Game 4, Eastern Semifinals. The New York Knicks have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Boston Celtics. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
2K Sports here to present you the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. It's Game 4, and one that could go down in the books. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Perry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Tatum and Horford man the post position. Holiday out there with White, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And for the Knicks, Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. Brown finds Horford, taking a look at Boston. Well, down 2-1 in a desperate need of a win. They still haven't, though, Greg, found their groove in this series.
Yeah, they can't go down 3-1. Even with 2 of the last 3 games at home, that'd be a steep hill to climb. We've got to have this one and treat this like a Game 7 tonight.
They need to.
Smart pass right there from Hart. I like how he reads the floor.
Pass to Brown. White looking around. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here is Hart. Brunson outside. Into the lane. Rebound Boston. They easily took Thursday's game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Pass to Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. They set the screen. Fires top of the key. And it's Brunson missing.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And looking at Tatum's game, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Hart with it. Towns the screen. And the Knicks miss again.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Tatum. It's good from the top of the key.
And he's got such a smooth release on that jump shot. You can feel that it's just coming naturally to him.
Now here's Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Anunoby outside. Buries it from 3-point range.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Outside, Horford. Pass to White. Left tray. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Knicks have gone 2 of 6 in the field. And Brunson, here we go. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Nice move. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Hart. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum passes to White. Shoots over Brunson. Not enough on that one as it misses. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Anunoby finds Bridges. Six to shoot. Towns a screen on Brown. For 3, Bridges. And the Knicks miss again. The Celtics with the lead. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Brown against Anunoby. On the top of the key. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And Brown can score from anywhere, which is what makes him a big problem for the defense.
For 3, Bridges. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, they feel relatively good about their chances. Back to you.
Thank you, David. New York, no good that time either.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Fifth best is Al Horford.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
And he knocks down the first one. Achua, he's checked in for New York. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Knicks trail by 4. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Towns, the pass to Achua. In the corner, it's Bridges. Over Holiday. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels. And Bridges with the smooth release.
Tatum kicks to Horford. Up top, Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Brown's got his second bucket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 4. Pass to Hart. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
And here is Tatum. And White kicks to Horford. Holiday looking for an opening. Now here's Brown. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Brown's got 7.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
The 17-footer. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brown, good. And that's now 9 points for Jaylen Brown.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Down low. The dunk by Achua.
Doesn't get any easier for Achua. Once he's got positioning he wants inside, he'll look to dunk everything.
Outside Tatum. Brown outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Pass to Tatum. Now White beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Hart the pass to Bridges. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. He makes the shot.
Brown outside. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Shoots over Bridges. Brown, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Right side Towns. Pass to Hart. Towns the screen. Hart with it. Now guarded by Tatum. New York needs to get off a shot. Kept alive. Here's Achua. A three-pointer is right on target. Achua's got his second bucket tonight.
How about the quick shot from Achua, not giving the D any time to react.
Outside White. And here's Holiday from deep. Head shot off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hart kicks to Bridges. For 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game.
To even slow down playmakers like Brown.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good from Brown.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
And Brown drops them both. Knicks trail by 4. Here's McBride.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First team foul. New York shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
2 shots.
2. And that one misses. Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Celtics leading by 4. Brown outside. Porzingis king it over. Open look here for Craig. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks shooting just 35% to start the game. Payne passes to Robinson. That's tipped and taken away by Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Third is Karl-Anthony Towns.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Anunoby passes to Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Porzingis.
And there are subtleties to Big Cat's approach. Nice pump fake that time.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
And Towns drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Porzingis. Hasn't made one yet. Pritchard gets the bucket.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Payne passes to Towns. Robinson on the wing. Pass to McBride. New York, no good that time either.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Here's Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. His three-pointers off the mark. Knicks trail by 6. Picked him clean. Brown outside. Craig kicks to Brown. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. Pritchard's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Celtics. Knicks shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Towns a screen on Brown. Up top, McBride. He's covered by Brown. And it goes down 2 points. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Brown. Over McBride. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Brown's got 17 now.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Now McBride. Lets it fly. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. That's to Porzingis. A floater and the rejection by Towns. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Nine seconds left to play in the first quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Anunoby. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
They've got Precious Achiuwa. Cameron Payne is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson in at the center position. They're the group New York will start the second one. And McBride gets it to go.
Great look, courtesy of Achiuwa.
Celtics leading by 6. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Good D by Anunoby.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Payne. Still scoreless. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Knicks trail by 6. McBride passes to Payne.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For New York, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
Cameron Payne at the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Payne. Payne hits them both. Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Cornette. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Davison. No good on the triple. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Inside, here's McBride. It's deflected. Anunoby against Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Busted. No good that time either.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
McBride with the ball. He's got 5. Back to Anunoby. On the clock. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Good Anunoby footwork right there. Always on balance and in great control.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. There's Porzingis. It's rebounded by New York.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Anunoby has the open look. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Let's see the best move. You gotta dance like everyone's watching.
Boston making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tatum passes to Porzingis. And here's White. They could use a bucket. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. White's got 6 points.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
McBride with the ball. White covering.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Horford. And the layup's good off the glass. Horford's got his first 2 points of the night.
Good closer to the rack. Horford's added a jumper, but at home on the inside.
Now here's Wright. Robinson sets a screen for Wright. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wright's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
A three of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. It's right on the wing. Pass to Dadier. 4 on the shot clock. Here's McBride. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Boston leading by 3. To the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You got to appreciate Porzingis, a willing screener, and he rolls quick to the open space.
And here is Wright.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For New York, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
DeLon Wright at the line, 2 shots.
shooting 2. Free throw drops for Wright.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Brown is checked in for Porzingis. And it's Holiday in for Pritchard. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside, Horford. Pass to Holiday. Celtics passing it around. White, a screen on Hart. Brown. And again, it's Boston converting.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
Now, here's Hart. 2 points. That one goes. Hart's got 5 now. Celtics leading by 3. Here's White. Brunson covering. And Holiday kicks to Brown. And the 3 off target.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Brunson. Scoreless thus far. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
You expect Tatum to be around that 40% mark from D. Very reliable from 3.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Different look for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bridges in for DeLon Wright. Towns finds Hart. Achua with it. For the 3. Hart, no good. Boston leading by 6. Here's Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. In the 3rd spot, Jalen Brunson.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
The first one falls. And Brown drops them both. Knicks trail by 8. Now Bridges shoots it up. And it's good off the back rim and in. Bridges got his 3rd basket of the night right there. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Horford with the screen on Brunson. White the pass to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
And Horford off the pick, expects the pass. That's difficult to guard.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Hart. Brunson sets a screen for Hart. Now Towns. Good on the three-point shot. Towns has got 7.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Now here's Tatum. Out to White. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by Hart.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Towns. Towns is double. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges misses. Boston leading by 5. Brown wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Bridges. To the left wing. Towns against Tatum. Out to Bridges. Misses the 3. Celtics have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. It's Hart on the wing, guarded by Holiday. They set the pick. From deep, Brunson. Al Horford with the rebound.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Knicks trail by 5. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Here's Hart. 5 points in the game. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Hart. He's got 9.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. New York making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday with it. Still without a basket. Now Now here's Brown to the middle. Here's Cornette. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Now here's Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
White dishes to Horford. Offline with his 3. Knicks trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Brunson outside. Towns a screen on Holiday. And here's Brunson outside. Traps in the tray. Brunson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, Horford. White finds Brown. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Brown's got 24.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Brunson sets a screen for Towns. Hart the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Outside, Horford. To the inside. Towns with the steal. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Bridges. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Shoots it. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Celtics. They lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early. And it feels good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Boston Celtics.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now, I could say this. They're generating a lot of clean looks, guys.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a team that's in sync. Big advantage in the assist column. Check that out. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they know a win would give them a big advantage in the series and take them one step closer to a postseason upset.
It's hard not to love an underdog, and I'm not talking about our underdog. I'm talking about this underdog. EJ, check this out. No easy wins here in the postseason. They need to stay on their A game.
And the most important games are often the toughest games to close out, so we just have to wait to see what happens.
That we will. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. It's a one-point game on the floor for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday out there with White. And it's Horford at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, the Celtics shooting for the game at 42%. Left side, Tatum. Here's the three. There's Tatum's range on display.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Pass to Hart. For three, Bridges. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over Bridges. And off the prior, and in it goes. Brown's got 26.
This is why Brown is one of the very best in our game. He's so good at getting into the flow.
Towns a screen on White. And here's Brunson outside. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Anunoby. Some solid defense from Brown.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
White finds Brown. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Hart, no good.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Here's Brown, and he makes that one. That's 28 points for Jaylen Brown.
Few better athletes in the league than Jaylen Brown, and he stays in attack mode.
Pass to Towns. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Outside Tatum. From downtown, Tatum comes right back with the three.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Number 1, Karl Anthony Towns. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Brunson. And Tatum pulls it down.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Now, here's Bridges. 8 points for him. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Takes the three. Just 5 to shoot. And Boston with the rebound. Outside, White. Brown the pass to Tatum. Outside, Holiday. White setting the pick for Holiday. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Knicks trail by 8. Brunson scanning the floor. To the left side wing. Towns down low, guarded by Horford. And that one's good. Towns.
And the defense has to guard Towns better than this because he is just too gifted a shooter.
Outside Tatum. Horford with a screen on Hart. The 3 from Tatum. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. Brunson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Towns. With the second effort, and he lays it up and in. Towns has got 18 points in the game.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
And here's Brown. All sorts of time. A shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 8. Outside Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Porzingis is checked in for Drew Holiday.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 8, Kristaps Porzingis.
And here's Brunson. Towns a screen on White. From deep, Brunson. There it is. Brunson with the deep shot.
The lefty Brunson with a sweet 3-stroke.
Pass to Horford. Outside, Porzingis. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Tatum's got 11 in the second half. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
Here's Brown. Takes it off the glass. Brown's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Brunson outside. Hart the pass to Anunoby. For three, Bridges. New York moving the ball around. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Now here's Porzingis. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. The three from Tatum. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Brunson. In the corner, it's Bridges. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for OG Anunoby. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Tatum. He's got 21. Count that one. White's got 8 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to McBride. Outside, Towns.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, he was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Robinson misses. Tatum against Hart. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McBride. New York missing again.
And that's another just bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Tatum no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Knicks have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Celtics. Luke Cornett comes in for Al Horford. And it's Pritchard in for Tatum. And McBride drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Now Brown, 32 points in the game. Driving in, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Celtics have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. Knicks trail by 10. Here's McBride. 9 points in the game so far. Shoots over White. The kick out to Towns. And he's good on the 3-ball. Towns has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
Well, when Porzingis gets down on the inside, he's going to put a ton of pressure on the defense. You're not sure who you're going to guard him with.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Well, some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Payne with it. To the right side. Tries the spin move. Towns, no luck. Celtics leading by 9. Here's Pritchard. He's got 6 to the wing on the left. Brown outside. There's the 3. Drills it from outside. Brown's got the lead up to 12 now for Boston.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Now here's Payne. Towns sets the pick for Payne. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
Kristaps on the inside that time doing some damage.
Pass to Dadier. Out to the wing. Here's Towns. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Brown outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And here's Towns following Jaylen Brown's 3. 5 on the clock. Here's McBride. Hits the target from 18 feet. McBride's got 11 points.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Towns. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. McBride with the ball. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Celtics making a switch here. Craig's checked in. Celtics leading by 15. 20 seconds left in the third. Here's Pritchard. He has 6. Payne grabs the board. Fires from way outside. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Boston Celtics. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Once we get the ball swung, it's easy offense. Keep cutting, hot. You got to do more than one thing. Keep working the game, work the game, work the game.
Well, the basics of good offense, demanding his guys, Greg, move with purpose and precision.
Clearly wants more ball movement. So far, it has been lacking.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. Miles McBride out there with Payne. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then it's Robinson. And it's Dadier in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Pass to Payne. Takes a 3. Tillman grabs the miss. Boston leading by 15. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And finished off by Robinson.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
Pass to Cornette. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Busted. No good that time either. Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's McBride. Off target from outside.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Pass to Davison. Here's Pritchard. Payne covering. Here's Pritchard. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
To the paint. Here's Tillman. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Payne kicks it to Tucker. Down low. Got a piece of it. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Tillman. Here's Davison. To the middle. Celtics passing it around. Pritchard. No good on the 3.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
New York, no good that time either.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
From past the arc, Tillman's shot is good. Tillman's got himself on the board with 3 there.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Porzingis is checked in for the Celtics.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Achua. Pass to Dadier. Here's Koek. Pulls it up. Wide open shot is on the money.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Davison. The Knicks making the shot. Clock at 6. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Pass to Dadier. Here's Koek. Connects from three-point range. Koek has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Knicks foul. First personal foul.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Knicks on defense. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's White. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Now here's Tatum. Tatum draws the double. A 3 from Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 5 assists tonight.
He seems very natural when he's out there at the three-point line and uses that kind of rhythm. Porzingis, nice look.
McBride's shot is off.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Inside. With the shot. Out to White. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
How about JV? Jalen Brunson, since that free agent move in 2022, really raising the level of his play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. OG Anunoby's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Pass to Tatum. The 3. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Here's Hart. Rebounded by the Celtics. They led by as many as 18 points. Tatum with it. Outside, White. Tatum setting the pick for White. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Towns.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Hart against Tatum. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
A guy who loves attacking the rim, Hart putting some muscle on.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 10-point lead. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Tatum's got 14 points now in the second half.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Anunoby with the screen for Hart. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Celtics making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thanks, David. Celtics leading by 10. Brown dishes to Tatum. On the wing, Holiday. Horford sets a screen for Holiday. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Brunson. Launches a three. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. The Celtics shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Brown outside. And Tatum launches it from deep. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Boston leading by 13. Outside, White. Tatum setting the pick for White. And another basket for Boston. And here are the Knicks now. Brunson kicks to Hart. New York moving it around. Here's Towns. At the elbow, Brunson. Towns, the pass to Bridges. Sinks the triple.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Pass to Tatum. The fadeaway, and it's Boston with another. And here's Brunson. Fires it up. Rebounded by the Celtics. They led by as many as 18 points. At the elbow, Horford. Pass to Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Smart for Holiday to get that shot off even after the hack from the defense.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
And so many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Towns dishes to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. And that one, good. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
To the inside. Tatum kicks to Brown. And here is Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists in the game.
That's what makes Tatum so dangerous. Offensively, he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective.
Now, here's Hart. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 14-point game. On the wing, Brown. He's guarded by Anunoby. Wide, a screen on Hart. And here's Tatum for three. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns is... Brunson outside. Pass to Towns. Over Horford. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Towns has got 16 here in the second half.
And entering the final countdown, game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for Boston.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
The win tonight will bring the series to dead even at 2 games apiece. Just what they had hoped for before the location changes again.
Just where they want to be. I mean, they fought hard, and boy, did they look great tonight and got the job done.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Free throw good, Horford.
You just get a feeling with Al Horford that he's going to make an impact either on the floor or in the locker room, no matter who he suits up for.
So Horford gets 2. Now McBride. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Miles McBride at the line, 2 shots.
Free throw good, McBride. And McBride drops them both. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tatum passes to Craig. Here's Walsh. He's covered by Shamet.
Landry Shamet. First personal foul. 4th team foul. Walsh at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Here's New York. They trail by 14. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
In this series, I think hinged on who picked up game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. We were too tense. We weren't having any fun. We started having a lot more fun second half. Guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.